Palmer is like putting is trash. Doesn't matter. Scotty can putt. And then fucking, I mean, that's pretty much it. And then Scotty is just tee to green light years better than Ryan Palmer. But they're both good off the tee, so they don't have to worry about that.
All right, we're live. What's going on, everybody? Patrick over here, Ghost Picks ATS, coming at you with the Zurich Classic. It is a special weekend in the PGA as they do match play, team golf, and we have our lock of the week. We're going to go ahead and fire it out at the early part of the episode because we don't care. We're going Gooch and Homa. Moff, tell them why.
We'll talk Gooch about and Homa. We're firing off, guys. So, I mean, real quick, Pat's dealing. He's on another mission right now. He's dealing with Wi-Fi trouble, so we are trying to make it quick. Gooch and Homa, for the top 20, I think you can get him at minus 120 this week. As you guys know, over the last few months, these are two of our favorite guys. We're a Max Homa podcast. We did go stash for him the week. I mean, top 20, that was huge lock. But two guys that are good buddies who play well together. They played here last year. And I think that while Homa not so good at the Masters, but I mean, I don't care. I mean, Taylor Gooch, he held his own through that weekend, and he won me some money. But they're good buddies. You got Gooch, who's a par 5 scoring machine. Max Homa hits darts, both decent off the tee, and they can roll the rock. I mean, so like I don't know for a top 20 lock. I mean, we like to go that route, quick and easy off the top. That's what we like.
Yep, right off the gate. I like that. This is the only reason I said that is last week we never actually got out to the lock of the week for the people that tuned in or whatever. That kind of sucks.
We didn't do shit last week. Everyone knows we're trying to beat around the bush. We apologize, but we're busy.
Hey, Joaquin Neiman, Matthew Neesmith. We did not suck.
Fucking Shane Lowry,
Shane Lowry.
Yeah. We love that. I mean, granted, we were all over Fitz and fucking what's his name, Henley. Well, I'm always on Fitz, I can't help myself.
Yeah, no, live by him, die by him. It's like me and Neiman. Whenever Neiman fails, which it might be this week, I'll be, you live with him, die with him.
Joaquin and Mito Carrera.
So I actually had him on Sunday. I took Neiman. Neiman was one of my picks to go live to be like a top 5 pick, or to finish top 5, and that was like plus 500 or something. But he, because he was paired up Sunday with Mito Pereira. They're boys. They both played like dog shit. So, I mean, it was like 1 under, nothing special. But this week, Zurich Classic, TPC, Louisiana. Nothing special about the course in particular. Pete Dye track. Moff knows a bunch about that. But always important to know those guys. Sam Burns and Billy Horschel may be the favorite for me this week. I think Sam Burns, he's down in the bayou. He's about the only one. Not many people. Curtis Thompson's another name. If for any of the people who are telling the what am I calling it? The locals. Curtis Thompson's one of those guys right there. He played at LSU. He's a no name, but it's an interesting field this week. Bunch of people. But if you have a sprinkle on a long shot, Curtis Thompson, maybe.
I got my long shot.
Who you got over there? Go ahead, take it away.
Dude, it's an easy one for me. It's a no-brainer just because the way Kiz has been playing. We got Kev Kiz and his boy Scott Brown, who missed the cut last year. They probably had a few too many brews. But, I mean, historically here, not last year, but year before that, 5th. Then we went 15th and 2nd. They almost won the thing. I like that. And Kiz he's been in great form lately. I love what I'm seeing out of Kiz. And it's just, I mean, talk about long shots. Pull up the odds. I'll pull them up right now. I mean, for a top 20, give me K Kids.
Fair enough. And especially a guy that we've been.
On a Pete Dye course.
Yeah, Pete Dye. Ultimate match player. This isn't quite match play, but.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's closer than not.
Non-traditional golf, though it's traditional. You'll be playing alternate shot best balls. So. We'll see what happens there. But some guys, so locals down there. There's not many down in Louisiana. So select few this week, but important. I will say one of my favorite pairings this week, my long shot of the week, is the Scots. I'm rolling with the Scots. Martine Laird and Bobby Mack. I think they are due. I like them both. They actually hit the ball both very well. McNeese State is actually where Robert McIntyre went to school. It's a little-known one. That's in between there and Austin, not too far from the course. So Mac has plenty of experience. They've played well here, and they've been playing very good golf this year in comparison to the others. So catching a pretty good number on them, actually. Plus 185 for top 20. I really like that. And to win outright. Shoot, any time of these weird formats with teams involved, I like foreigners. Moff, what do you think about that?
I also do, and that's I really like Tommy Fleetwood and Sergio. Fleetwood has been playing great golf, and Sergio, he was holding his own in that match play a few weeks ago. How did he do it? I didn't even keep up with Sergio at the Masters. How did he do at the Masters?
Not too great, not too hot.
Did he make the cut?
Don't quote me. Sergio made the cut.
Nah, I think so. Anyways, they have a great record here also. And Fleetwood is a foreign beast. He's in great form. We didn't know he kind of popped up out of nowhere. I think we tried to take him early on. He floundered around, but then he's been playing really good golf.
He has been playing pretty good golf. He's not really one of my guys because he's not really an iron player. But, just Euros in general have a pretty big advantage here. So, Fleetwood's one of those guys. Bring it up right on in the next one. Shane Lowry, Ian Poulter. I think his odds are getting dragged down a little bit because it's Ian Poulter playing with him, who hasn't been as hot. But Sugar Shane's been as consistent as anybody. If you've been riding with Shane, hasn't got a win yet. Probably should have a couple, but,
he should.
Tough to win out there.
Who is Harry Higgs playing with? Higgs and Smotherman.
Higgs is mark this one, Moff, in the books. Higgs in some big tournaments has played surprisingly well, far exceeding his expectations. So
they sleep on him because
like
of his
this week, but
physique.
in the future, that's a name to book.
Harry Higgs. That's an easy one for me. I'll adopt Harry Higgs in a heartbeat. Me and Harry Higgs would be best friends. I bet Harry Higgs smokes pot. He just doesn't show it on camera. It's got to be legal on tour, right?
Maybe him and a Karadec.
Yeah, he's ripping clouds out there.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the
right
Moff,
there.
You know golf pretty well. What are some of the qualities in these kind of tournaments?
Well, that's what each day is a little different format, right? They got best ball. It really depends. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
And then alternating shot.
Yeah, so that's why I like guys like Kev Kisner. And Scotty Scheffler and Ryan Palmer. That's got to be I don't care what anybody says. Like I said it a few weeks ago that Scotty's hot. He's going to win the Masters. He did, but he has not given any indication that he plans on slowing down. Seems like he's got a sound base. And you sprinkle in a guy like Ryan Palmer who just bombs it. So there's no telling what sort of looks they're going to have at some of the, even if Palmer, best alternate shot scenario, Palmer rakes it down there 330. And no matter where it is, Scheffler, dude, we watched him for 2 months, just scramble, whatever, dude. He's on fire. So he's plus 11, 11-1 for them to win.
Yeah, and Moff thinks he's pretty similar to Tiger, and if he is Tiger, catching him at 11-1 do anything. And Ryan Palmer's
he's just giving me vibes.
But Palmer holds his own, so I think you're actually catching. If there's any time to get Scheffler, I think he's actually at a pretty good number. Them to place top 10 that's also not bad at all. It's plus money.
It is. I would take that. I think that's a good bet.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. No way.
Scotty, man, dude, I'm
impressed. Let's wrap it up here, Muff. We already got a good meat and potatoes there. Tell them, why are we going with Gooch and Homa as our lock of the week? Let's wrap. So for me,
I already told him. I spilt it out.
Oh yeah. So Homa is our guy. Always, and then Gooch the same. Both of them we have taken locks for top 20 this year at plus 200 plus, big plus money, and hit every time. We've been on those guys, so feeling pretty good this week about them. Homa actually guaranteed he was going to shoot under par in the fourth round of the Masters on Twitter, and then went out there and played like absolute shit. So I got a feeling not many people are going to be on Homa this week after pulling off those shenanigans. I know a lot of people that were on him did not take the bait, even though it was actually set up for him, a guy who likes to dominate the par fives. And Gooch is, that's an interesting pairing because when you're playing these kind of numbers, those two guys, one plays par fives phenomenal, one leads the tournament, or like pretty much leads the PGA in eagles. You combine that, you can put up some low numbers. And
Monsieur Gooch.
Monsieur Gooch.
And just a little like outside, this just like some real world, influence. Like these guys are chirpers, literally. Like they're on Twitter, like they're talking to people. Like there is no doubt in my mind in situations and match plays like this, they're gonna be chirping. They're gonna be fucking firing each other up. They're gonna be talking smack to the other guys because like that's what you do, right? And like there's not gonna be any lack from either side. And all these guys that are playing together are obviously fairly comfortable with each other, probably good buddies, but these are two of our guys who have different high quality skill sets, in my opinion, and they can add, tremendous value to each other's game. So that's why I like them. And yeah.
Could agree more.
We're just giving them one this week?
Yeah, let's lock it up and get on. If we're going with another, for me, it's Martin Laird and Bobby Mack at plus 180, top 20.
And Kev Kids, that's two long shots. We're going.
That's no, I don't. Kevin Kids is Kevin. He's a long shot. I don't even know who his partner is.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they're not going to win. Probably not going to do anything. Probably going to miss the cut.
Oh no, I meant like
drinking on Bourbon Street by Saturday.
We're talking about top 20s here.
Exactly, that's it. Do they have a missed cut? Because he'll be drinking Saturday and Friday.
They have one missed cut. Other than that, they don't miss cuts. They got too drunk last year.
All right, fair enough.
That's my long shot. Y'all don't have to take him.
Hey,
That's
what do you think? Bobby Mack and Martin Laird.
Yeah, they're sleepers. Just some guys. Definitely.
Oh, please, that's my lock of the week. We'll agree to disagree there.
I'm just fucking with you. Where's these? Dude, who is that? Davis Riley? Who is Zalatoris playing with? Whatever. We've already talked. I think it's Davis Riley. Patton Kazire and JT Poston.
The Postman.
The Postman.
Now there's some interesting pairings. It's hard finding guys that are playing. It's a tough combination. You're looking for guys that can play Pete Dye courses, guys that play well together, that have experience doing it. There's not a ton of value on guys that haven't played much together. There's Victor Hovland and Morikawa, who I think is an interesting group to fade, in my opinion. I think that as good as they are, there's almost pressure being that good. They're both two of the best iron players, but they're also two of the worst with their short game. So Lord forbid that one of them's off on their irons and the other one has to recover, and then they get a little mental fatigue, and then they start bickering back and forth maybe a little bit. And
that's the shit we're talking. You have to be able to complement each other's games, and
I don't necessarily think that you have to do that. I think having two guys that can just bomb it and iron it and just have the same qualities and just I think that's an interesting one. I think they could win. Obviously, they're the most talented, and their odds reflect that. But I think there's more odds on them fading.
I like Palmer and Scheffler over any of those guys. But that's just me. Joaquin and Mito.
We good?
I think we're good.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Moff?
Keep it rolling.
It was a quick one. That was nice. 15 minutes in, out, on their way. Locks, long shots, efficient.
Apologies for not giving you picks last week.
Yeah. Go Neiman.
I'm sure Pat was on Ghost Picks spitting out. I'm sure you're still. I know you were cooking.
Straka, Sepp Straka, my guy. Sunday, top matchup over Aaron Wise. Sepp.
The kid don't sleep. Keep it rolling.
Good luck. God bless, Grindon. Catch you out here tomorrow. Moff, let's keep rolling.